Hi, Tom Sarac here for Fluval today. Today we want to cover our marine and reef LED performance lighting systems. Right here in front of us we have the 80 centimeter 35 watt strip light version, and to the right of me we have our 14 watt nano LED system, great for desktops and other small little reefs that you may want to set up. Very efficient little system. Of note and very high importance is the color temperature of these systems, 25,000 Kelvin. And the reason we achieve a 25,000 Kelvin color temperature is because of the 4 distinct blue LEDs that we use in fairly high proportion in these systems. So basically what that means for you is no actinic supplementation necessary. You have the right known color temperature right off the bat with these systems. Spectral performance, very, very effective spectrally. This is the 80 centimeter unit we have right here. Gives you a little bit of an idea of how the system looks. We achieve spectral excellence by including 4 distinct different blue LEDs, a 400 nanometer, 420, 440, and 460 blue peak LED, and a 600 nanometer red. We focused on that as the spectrum because obviously blue, super important part of the spectrum for all corals. Red, also actually important for a lot of the species that in fact are collected in shallower water. So we utilized the 600 nanometer, in other words at the beginning of the red end of the spectrum when there's a little bit more energy, we selected the 600 nanometer LED for that purpose. We also combined a 50% mix of 15,000 K white LEDs, which is the ideal full spectrum type approach to color temperature and lighting up a marine tank. The two combined give you that 25,000 Kelvin color temperature. One important note in regards to the blue LEDs is in fact you got to pay attention to the 400 nanometer. If you look at the light system, you'll see it's barely visible to your eyes. It looks as if it's not functioning properly. In fact it is. You'll see that it is illuminated, but it's at the very bottom of what the human eye can see, so it's important to remember that point. Another super important point with our systems is that they're IP67 engineered, and what that means is that they have very good protection against humidity and water intrusion, and that allows these units to achieve a greater degree of energy efficiency. You're able to mount them very close to the water surface. That makes the maximum use of the energy inputted into the systems. You're delivering maximum light into the tank, versus some of the higher output lighting systems where you have to elevate them 6 or 8 inches because they are not protected against water intrusion. Also very important is the fact that we use 120 degree SMD dispersion LEDs. And the reason we do that too is because it maximizes your efficiency. It allows you to place a lighting system close to the water surface and still get really good coverage into the tank. Another important point, for those of you that are aware of what the inverse square law is, you will be able to quickly understand that the efficiency of a system is very much related to that fact. If I have to raise the lighting system up above because it's not very well protected against water intrusion, or the output is too high so that the light would be stressful to corals, I'm losing efficiency. And I'm losing a lot of light put into the tank. These systems make the most of what we deliver. That concludes today's session. Thanks very much for listening. We'll be back at you soon with more.